So here are some things you could do if you have knee pain and need to strengthen the area around your knees. So I'm standing and I'm just gonna come tap behind me, tap up to the side. Nice, slow and controlled. You can repeat that for both legs. Next thing we're gonna do is a terminal knee extension. So you'll have a resistance band wrapped around something that's solid and not gonna move. Put your foot around it. You only need something like 15, 30 pounds. Walk out until there's some tension on the band while your foot is in this position. You'll see my heel is off the floor, and this line of force where this band is pulling is a straight line like this. And all you're gonna do is push your heel down so your leg straightens all the way, and then you're gonna slowly come back. Another thing you could do is a reverse Nordic. So I've got a pad out here for my knees, and here's what you'll do. Get on your knees. My knee, my hip, my shoulder are gonna be in line the whole time. My toes right now are kind of curled up underneath me, and I'm gonna just slowly come back. As far as I can, controlling this. Then, straighten yourself out. You'll notice when I went back, everything was still in line, perfectly straight line. If you want more of a challenge, what you can do here is, instead of having your toes curled underneath you, put your feet out like this. Go back. Come up. When you go all the way back to, you should feel a stretch on the front of your thighs here. If they are very difficult for you, another thing you could do to aid you is you can also use a band, attach it around something. Just gonna come back and come up. Do your best to hold that position at the end as long as you can. So the next thing you could do is a step down. We'll have something nice and hard. I don't have something nice and hard at the moment, so this might be a little challenging. But something like a weight plate. If you're in a gym, you could stack up a few weight plates. You could do it off a box, 2x4, whatever you've got. Maybe a really big book. Take your foot out, push your hips back until your heel touches the floor. So, if you don't have something like this, I'll take my right foot out and I'm just sticking out just a tad. You're gonna push your hips back until your heel touches the ground. When your heel touches the ground, you're putting maybe 20% of your weight on your heel. Think about you're touching down to an egg carton and you don't wanna crack the eggs. So down very slow, come up. Slow is kind of the key here. Now, this over time is gonna get a lot easier, so you can take your leg out further. So now I'm going down further. So eventually you'll get to the point where you can get your leg out all the way in front of you, in which case, like this, you come back and come up. Lastly, what we can do here too, so grabbing your band here, wrap it around something around my ankle. And what I'm gonna do here is walk out. If you need to hold yourself against something, that's fine. And then try to come in. But ideally, you can even be able to cross over, come out nice and slow. We're gonna basically do the opposite here. So I'm in my band here. What I'm gonna do, hold on to something for support. And the leg I'm working, I'm actually gonna have it just behind. So have some tension back there, and then you're gonna pull out this way. So this band is way too heavy for this, so I'll just kind of demo. Let's say I'm attached, you're gonna pull out. Come back in nice and slow. Try to keep your torso nice and upright. Don't be like this, don't be like this.